We're finding that students today are really thinking about their overall experience when they're coming to college. And so you can't leave out the residence hall as a part of that experience.
4 of the top reasons a student come to campus are academics, housing, dining, and recreation. So it's in their top 4. That expectation of freshmen is higher than it ever has been before.
If you've got the newest and the best, that represents an advantage over other institutions. So having new residence halls or housing facilities on campus is going to play a significant role in terms of the students' desire to attend that institution.
Ferris is building a new freshman residence hall on the north end of campus. It's a 402-bed facility. There's a lot of competition in Michigan with the 14 public universities, so we wanted to be right there in the forefront. That's one reason we built this as a first-year hall. About 30% of our freshmen that come on campus will live in the North Hall.
We have a team devoted to student housing, and one of the things that's important when we're designing these spaces is a day in the life of a student. So as that part of that process of interviewing the students, we try and dive down pretty deep in terms of what their daily life is like, what can we do, what can we design that's going to help foster the spirit of collaboration as well as learning outside of the classroom.
The spaces were great. It had wonderful bones, and so we realized that the investment of renovation was the right thing for us, but there were a few key things that we wanted to do. Community is extremely important and something that we really work to foster at Hillsdale College. And so having spaces that are flexible and allow for that development of community is key. So we really paid attention to increasing our community spaces because we realized that we need not only social community spaces, but areas for students to study because it's a challenging school and they wanted places to really gather and learn together.
The dilemma has always been for the colleges, if you're going to build something new, what are you going to build? Are you going to build something new for freshmen? Are you going to build something for upperclassmen? Statistically, generally after the sophomore year, students are wanting to get off campus and sort of that maturation process. If we can come up with a product that can keep those students on campus longer, we know that they perform better from a grade point average, and maybe just as important, they're better alumni for the college or the university.
The Western View is the first new housing we've had on Western's campus since the 60s. And with that, we wanted a place for students to graduate from living in the residence halls to the next step. And the Western View very much fit that.
I would say that part of the goals of the project were also to blend the kind of convenience, safety of living on campus with an off-campus style environment. So this clubhouse is part of that. The units have private rooms with private bathrooms, so you graduate from, kind of that shared living environment into having your own space, having your own kitchen.
I think the Western View is definitely reflective of a bigger effort beyond just residence life and student affairs, but it has definitely been noticed and is a positive piece for Western Michigan University as a whole.
These residents are their homes, and we want it to be a home away from home. And so I think that's why when they're going and touring campuses, they're looking to see where they live, because where they live matters to them.